Good morning, y'all. I think it's Sunday. Hazel and I are going to the drugstore, and I just wanted to thank you ladies who had sent me a monetary gift, and it was in my travel fund, like I said that it would be. However, I have to thank you for paying Hazel's vet bill. I'm so glad that when Dr. Nam said these tests are not covered by your Banfield policy, that I could tell her, go ahead and do them. So I appreciate y'all so very much. Miss Hazel seems to be doing pretty good. But I have to tell you something funny she did today, y'all. You know, I made her a meatloaf yesterday, and I've got chicken thawing in the fridge. It should be thawed by now. And but this morning I tried to give her, somebody had a little bicycle accident. Are you okay? Are you okay, hon? Okay. Well, be careful. I'm sorry, y'all. There was a gentleman that was on a bicycle, and when I saw him, he had already fallen. And he was getting up, so I knew he was okay, but still, you have to ask. But it was so funny. Y'all, I tried to feed her some of her regular dog food that before she would just scarf it down. I've got the heater on here so the car will warm up for Hazel. But so I tried giving it to her, and I didn't put any medicine in it because if she wasn't going to eat it, I didn't want to waste it. So she bends down, gives it a little sniff, takes a little bite, turns her head to the left, and spit it out. I kid you not. She spit that food out. I was like, you little stinker. So, oh, I'm sorry. Let me get the mode in the right place. There we go. No, that's not it. There it is. So, y'all, I was cracking up. And she gave that little chuffing sound. Like, So, I thought, oops, lady behind me dropped something. And, so, okay, Hazel, that's hot enough, honey. So I thought, well, she always eats oatmeal. In fact, when I first got Hazel years ago, I was living in Escondido in my studio. And so we would have oatmeal together every morning. And so we had some the other day. So I made oatmeal, and I didn't put any medicine in it. I've wasted medication before doing that. So, yeah, she was liking her oatmeal. So I went ahead and I put her medication in it, and she ate it all up. But, and she ate a ton of meatloaf last night. But I just gave her little bits of it at a time, and then I kind of stretched it out a little bit. And Y'all, she has mellowed out so much. Jerry came over and he actually just picked her up. The first time Jerry came over, she tried to bite him. I said, Jerry, don't pet her. She's not friendly. What does he do? He reaches down and tries to pet her. You men, you crack me up. But anyway, I'm going to start my series on the homeless this morning. I'm going to upload a video. And y'all, I promise that when I'm doing something like decorating a cake and there's going to be a lot less of that because I'm just going to cut back on it. It's kind of expensive to bake from scratch. I mean, if you watch the sales, you can get a cake mix for about 79 cents and a thing of frosting for, what's the low? I haven't bought any in a long time, but like $1.25 sometimes. It may not taste as good, but you know, sweets are sweets. But you can add some powdered sugar to that canned frosting and decorate with it. But I'm going to make stuff like that shorter, so it's so boring, it's so drawn out, that I'm going to skip some major steps or something to make it not be that way. Now, the series on the homeless took a big turn yesterday, and so I am going to put out the first couple of them, and they'll be numbered so there'll be no confusion as to which one comes first in case I interject something in the middle. Miss Hazel is not happy, but I can take her in the drugstore. That's why we got here early. And but we have to hang out outside today, y'all. It's gonna be beautiful. My backyard by Leo and Maria's is just overrun with weeds. You'll see that. You'll see me pinch myself with my big surgical tools. Kim, let me see. No scars yet, honey. But thank y'all. I gave everybody hearts for your caring and your concern and your love and your support for Miss Hazel and myself. And I appreciate that more than you can know. And that's all I can say about that. But I do love y'all with all my heart. And I had a real interesting conversation with the homeless man yesterday. So I'll cover that in these videos. And the reason I'm going to name them homeless number 1, homeless number 2. If you're not interested, you can skip them. That's okay. I don't mind. I might not be either if I wasn't right in the middle of everybody. But anyway, I better go before she gets real upset. And she didn't go potty yesterday. She went pee-pee, but I sure don't want her to cut loose in this drugstore. Okay, sweetie. Y'all, and I will talk to y'all later. Do something fun today, and pulling weeds is always fun. Jerry is kind of the same way. It's kind of funny. He said, if I don't get the root out, I will dig until I get it out. And that's what I do. So, one thing that my surgical tools is good for, a couple of things, is if I have a plant in a pot and I want to get in there and get the dead stuff out, that makes it so easy. I don't have to go in there with my big old man hands and, knock pieces off of my plant. And the other thing is digging in the dirt. My fingers, because of my dry skin, and I always broke the little surgical gloves. It didn't take me very long. It would get embedded in the skin, and I couldn't get it out even. Okay, baby. Shut up, Debrajoy. Talk to you later. Bye now.